The Republican TV commercials assure us the economy is healthy, inflation is controlled, our leadership is great. But when I look around, I see every trip to the supermarket a shock, cities collapsing, suburbs scared, policemen cut, welfare skyrocketing. That's reality. The Republicans won't face up to it, but we can change it. Americans have done it before, and we'll do it again. It's a long, tough job. It's time we got started.
His problem as governor was the same as problem as he has now, namely that he always shot from the hip.
He once stated that if you've seen one redwood tree, you've seen them all.
His statement about if we're going to have a bloodbath on the campuses, let's get it over with.
Some of the recent goofs that he's pulled with regard to China.
When you're dealing with governments like Russia...
A lot of Californians feel pretty good about Ronald Reagan, but others feel a sense of continuing concern.
I think it makes a lot of people uneasy, and it certainly makes me uneasy.
I think he's the kind of guy who shoots from the hip.
He did shoot from the hip.
He shoots from the hip.
As a governor, it really didn't make that much difference because the state of California doesn't have a foreign policy, and the state of California isn't going to be going to war with a foreign nation, and it was just amusing. But as president, you know, it's scary.
Well, my decision is made. I'm going to stick with President Carter.
On November 4th, re-elect President Carter. Kennedy wage and price controls, $7.5 billion. Annual cost of Kennedy gas rationing scheme, $2 billion. Federal share of his national health bill, $30.7 billion. New federal spending from his budget release, $7.1 billion. Total Kennedy increase in federal spending, $47.3 billion annually. Now you can choose between this big spender and a man who has just presented a balanced federal budget for the first time in 12 years. Re-elect President Jimmy Carter.